Welcome to Triple T Podcast, Season 1, Episode 1. And we're going to spill the tea on life. Thrupped up in a throuple. We're all three dating.
A lot of threes.
Lots of threes. You know how there's angel numbers?
Yeah.
Like 333. What does that one mean?
333, that's a thing?
Protection. It's like you're on the right path, I think.
Yeah, well, the angel numbers are like when there's like a series of three, like 111, 222. And allegedly, I mean different things.
Really?
Am I allowed to Google this?
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure it's you're on the right path.
Google
You can
sponsors
Google.
us.
Protection. Because
Is that close enough there? I don't know.
We've never recorded anything.
Yeah, and we got this cheap ass set from Amazon. And
Powerful sign of growth, balance, and divine encouragement to move forward, signaling your desires are manifesting. So you're on the
look at
right.
That is so fitting, I think.
that is fitting
Because
for
there's been so much
a
growth
triangle.
and just like moving forward.
Cosmic permission slip to pursue your passions and make necessary changes in your career or personal life.
Oh, okay.
Balance and
Big changes in our
alignment.
personal life.
Okay.
Support and guidance, relationship harmony.
So you
In
can
love, it suggests that open communication, honesty, and reaching a new level of understanding with your partner. Like Google is a homophobe, so it says
Partner.
That's not what a homophobe means.
Oh.
That's a polyphobe.
a polyphobe.
It could be homophobic as well. I don't want to go on the record saying it's not. We're never going to get sponsors, guys. Get it together.
we're not going to get a sponsor from Google either way. Location talking Google.
We're not going to get a sponsor
I'm their number one
yet.
thing.
Google.
Yeah, I use Google.
You
all
do. You
the
always
time.
be Googling.
I be Googling everything.
That's your favorite verb.
Google.
Yeah.
And this is iconic because on our first date, she was like, my pet peeve is people that'll just pull things out, like, they'll just like pull their phone out and be like looking things up in the middle of conversations.
I remember
Well,
that.
It's like
I
to
remember you
prove
told me
other people
that.
wrong.
You're like, hey, don't Google forever.
No.
And then
It's
that's how she did. I'm like, what the fuck?
I Google things because, like, I don't know. But, like, I don't like it when people Google things to, like, prove someone else wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. There's
They're
being
like,
an
oh,
ass.
I'm right, you're wrong. Let me prove it to you.
Like,
It's
okay.
just like, oh, I'm not sure. You're also
Yeah.
not sure. Let's Google it together and
Yeah.
find it out. But if someone's like, I'm right, you're wrong. Let me Google it to shove this in your face. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
It shuts down conversation. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Like,
Yeah.
To
if
build
it's
off
like,
that.
oh, we're learning something together and we, like, just got a new fact and now we're, like, continuing the conversation, I feel like that's, like, a productive Google.
Okay.
I feel
There's
that.
productive and then there's aggressive Googles.
Yes.
Okay.
Either way, we love Google.
We
I
do.
don't know. Do we love Google?
I'm sure they've done some problematic
I don't
shit.
know the status.
I'm not.
Google.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. These big tech companies, they got us by the balls.
Why do you
man.
have so many mics on?
What do you mean?
Is this the one that's working?
Oh shit! What the fuck?
It is.
That one's not even working.
No.
That's the one I put. That's the one I put on Baby Yoda.
It's okay. You were wearing one regardless.
Okay. That's crazy. I didn't even know.
It has been so many minutes and we have yet to talk about a single thing.
That's fine. I think that's a peak podcast.
Oh,
Actually.
yeah, bro,
It's like you're
yeah.
yapping with the girlies right before it
Yeah.
starts recording.
This is too low. You can see me like adjusting now. You see that?
Can you quit adjusting when the camera's on?
No, bro.
Live is your truth.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard for a fella out here. You know what I'm saying?
As the only fella in the throuple, do you feel like you face constant discrimination?
No, like I get teased, but I like being teased. You know, so I'm chill.
Okay. It's good to know.
I don't know how I feel about you guys both holding the mics like this.
Well, I didn't really consider my purchases because, again, I'm very new to the world of digital creating. So we're going to make this work. This
Okay.
is our first episode. Chances are it's going to be our
And
worst
what's your name?
episode. My name is Sophie.
This is your first episode. Are they supposed to know who you are?
My name is Sophie. I'm 26 and I'm a Leo.
Ooh.
That's all you need to know.
My name's Spider-Man. I'm Agustín. My two favorite words starts with the letter B are boobs and basketball.
And not his partner, whose name is
Brooke. I'm a Gemini.
you said you were, so I'm big in Gemini and I'm copying you. But I'm also gonna copy you. So my favorite words that start with S are silly bands and socks.
Okay. Were you wearing silly bands?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was an active collector / trader.
You would have been like, how old were you in silly band times? Like first
Yeah.
grade?
young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like in middle school, I think.
Yeah, I was small.
To the viewers at home, this is a problematic age gap relationship. We'll tackle that in a later episode.
You know.
But for context, some of us were post-puberty during silly bands. Welcome back to the spillage of tea,
And
metaphorical,
zip
and zip codes. Retake, because someone dropped our whole ass zip code last time we started.
It's my first
recording.
time, you know. I'm working. Sorry to be so unprofessional.
Okay, we're ready to get into the nitty gritty of it all today. So, for a little background, Augustine and I have been together for almost 7 years, and we added Brooke to our relationship almost 1 year ago.
Yeah, it's been almost a year.
Almost a year. It's big things coming up for us, and also dropping a podcast. Life is very exciting. So, we're fairly new to the whole polyamory, throuple, non-monogamy of it all. And mostly me, they're just loving supporters of me. I feel like polyamory, when I got into it, or just started like looking into it, what I knew about it was like, that's for weird people. Or just people that are like very loudly just like weird, you know? I don't know what y'all thought of polyamory before you started it yourself.
I don't know if I'd use those exact terms, but I don't think I really thought too much of it. I was like, when the idea got proposed to me, I was like, oh, down, all right. So I guess I'm weird, but I didn't really have any like pre thoughts, I guess.
Preconceived notions?
Yeah, I didn't have any preconceived notions.
I don't know. I feel like I haven't met too many like polyamorous people, you know. So I didn't have like too many ideas. Yeah, I don't know. I think like leading up to it, like talking about it, just kind of met more like more people, you know.
Oh, so many. I didn't even know, but like I've got people at work being like, "Oh yeah, like I know XYZ, XYZ." I'm like, what the? Like I now probably know like 3 or 4 different.
No, I don't think I've ever like heard of people being non-monogamous consensually. A lot of them consensually, but
That's crazy.
until like we started doing it, and I do think there are like more people than you think participating, but I also think like it's not super common,
Yeah.
especially not in like media is something I found. And I do feel like when you go online and like people are talking about it, it is people like being weird and very like off-putting about it in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Just because I think it is less like mainstream, that people are still like, I don't know, like just not super like chill, and like it can be done in a lot of different ways, and it doesn't have to be like,
Yeah.
I don't know, your whole personality if it is something you participate in. But I guess that could be said of lots of different things. But anyways, I just feel like there could stand to be a lot more people just talking about polyamory and ethical non-monogamy. That's the term. I need to quit saying non-monogamy. Ethical non-monogamy. Just like day to day. ASMR over here.
Shit, huh, bro?
All right, so our question of the day.
Should I use a coaster?
No. Does this table look like it uses coasters?
No.
We're a non-coaster family. We're dropping so much lore for you today.
I mean, yeah, we'll make enough money to be coaster people.
What are you talking about? Look at this coaster. It's so cute.
That's pretty cute. What's it say?
Someone like engraved it. Like
Aw.
he. That's her signature.
Cute.
She's,
Shout out to Coaster Engraver.
she's lame.
Cheers. Anyways,
our question of the day also, I think you should try and keep your mic in one spot because I think it's gonna be kind of tricky if you're talking.
Okay.
Yeah, mic setup leaves a lot to be desired, but again, this is our first time. What about your personality, just who you are as a person, made non-monogamy ethical non-monogamy? What made this work for you after almost a year of dating? And there's been like a lot of ups and downs, but I'd say we're in a really good place overall. Like, what about you is making this work?
I'm gonna go first.
Abs, Augustine first.
I think I like seeing the people close to me happy. I think I learned a new word through this experience, compersion, and yeah, when like people close to me, when I see them like happy and thriving, you know, and it just makes me happy. So I think that made it work, you know. think um, I think that's something you need.
That's a really sweet answer. You should be.
You know.
All right. The B and abs.
B is next.
The B is next.
In a serious note, I think like very just go with the flow and down to see what happens. You know, you kind of just like trust that things is gonna work out a lot. Is kind of my baseline. You know, I think I definitely needed that to jump into this, and I think on a less serious note, I'm the most stubborn person in the world. You know, so I'm like, well, it has to work. You know. So
I think so. Especially as your position coming into this being like the third person coming into like a married couple. I think if you would have come in with just like a strict set of like, this is what like I want to happen right now,
No.
that would have been like, hell no. At least
No.
for me.
No, I think it was definitely just like taking things as they came and like creating things as we went instead of just like jumping into things because I mean that's how I prefer to do life anyways. So if anything I won, you know? I was like get to like just weave things in instead of like I don't know, vibes with it. Okay. You appreciate me not saying a fucks with it? I know I just
she
said it.
fucks with it. She fucks with it. That's the official Brooke seal of approval. Yeah. Okay. Abs. Honestly, I think I have the worst possible combination of personality traits for this relationship style. I think historically, I've been the one who's like struggled the most. And like I'm happy now. I'm not being held against my will, regardless of what certain family members may believe.
That's crazy.
Not my relatives catching strays on the podcast.
Are you gonna listen to it?
I don't think my elderly parents are YouTube connoisseurs. I think we're safe here.
How about your sister?
What is she gonna do to me? Yeah, that's an unpack for a later episode. Anyways, I think that like yes, like someone who's just like super like laid back, like Agustín is, or someone who's like really just down to try anything, like Brooke. I think your personalities were like a lot more suited to this, but also like I don't think you have to be a chill person for a polyamorous relationship. As I sit here living proof, I and I think I wouldn't necessarily like say these are all bad traits either. I think it gives a relationship a lot of structure. But I'm definitely a bit of a like control freak. I'm a big planner. Is that a type A personality?
A planner?
A planner.
It is type A.
Type A.
Like kind of control.
Because B is like laid back, right?
Yeah, well, then you start getting into the personality disorders, and that's A, B, and C, and then C comes into the OCDP.
Someone's in nursing school if you can't tell. I just meant like mainstream, baby. It's okay. There's no test here.
Then yeah,
Okay.
I think that would be correct.
Okay, yeah, I think I've had a hard time adjusting to like a relationship that didn't really fit societal expectations and that I couldn't like look to guidance from like friends or like media or anything. It's been I think a big growth area for me, just learning to like just take things one day at a time and like trust that everything's going to be okay. I think I've grown a lot as a person and I've improved just my communication and just how I'm able to just sit with things not being perfect all the time through this relationship. It's really pushed me to be a better version of myself. It's always been worth it. Like even when it was like really hard and it felt very uncomfortable, it was never like, damn, I don't want this anymore. So yeah, you can be crazy. You can be a control freak and be polyamorous, guys. We exist.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
I am, baby girl. That's what the pod is for.
Create the life that you dream of.
Create the life that you dream of, as featured. I think that's good advice, but also I think especially if you're like getting into a relationship that's less like you're not getting a lot of support and guidance out there. Like, I think we just gotta keep like doing what we're doing. Yeah.
I feel that. Just kind of trust your gut.
Yeah.
See what works, what don't.
Yeah. I think our relationship's working. This would be a crazy way to find out that one of us didn't think it. First and last episode. Just kidding. It's all good. Okay. Well, thanks for letting me in on what's going on in your brain.
Of course.
Thanks for the slurpage. Goodness.
Got y'all.
Should we make a side channel that's just ASMR of Agustín slurping beverages?
Or ramen.
Or
I could
ramen?
get down with that.
Crunchy chips.
Okay.
We could do this.
Okay, Agustín and Brooke are starting a side channel where they just eat food loudly into the microphone.
I feel like you get this
What
experience
if
every
that was
night at
more
the dinner
popular?
table.
Straight up, it probably is. But you know what?
They would bring them to this, so it'd all come back full
Oh, you
circle.
funnel them.
Y'all could probably like quit working if we got big in the ASMR space.
Would you want to quit working? I feel like you wouldn't.
Probably not.
I don't know.
I love to work less and get paid more. But I wouldn't want to like just stop working. You know. Maybe take some like a month-long break or something. That'd be nice.
What if you were pulling like
Millions.
$1,000 a day?
Oh.
Slurping into the microphone.
Yeah, I mean that can become my job. You know.
But like, would you? Because some people are like, oh yeah, like as long as you're doing what you love, like that's work.
Yeah.
And like some people are very like driven and like can work from home and stuff. But, like for me, like I feel like if that was like my job, I'd be like, I need to get out of here. Like someone.
You want a
take me-
stable career.
No, just take me like out, because like if I live and work in the same space, I'm gonna like
You
start
don't be working
scratching
all
at the walls.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm gonna be like, I need to.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's
How
why
did
I'm
you do during COVID?
I don't remember.
She blacked out.
I blacked out.
Through 2022.
I blacked out the entire time. I watched an ungodly amount of TV. I became nocturnal.
You built the treehouse. The HOA took down.
Yes, we did do that. At a certain point, like I don't know how far in or what y'all's status was, but like my friend group, we just didn't care, and we all just like hung out anyways. So it was like,
was this like 2 weeks later or like a year later? Because there's a difference.
Oh no, I'm talking like we were like in each other's driveways like that week, and then we were like, well, we might as well just quarantine together. So then it was just like, hence the treehouse, hence the like, I don't know, we just kind of all I was going on like.
You think so? It has AI, noise canceling
Can someone
technology.
fidget toy please sponsor Agustín? He's manhandling his microphone, and I'm afraid that all the background noise.
Can y'all hear this? Yes, noise canceling technology.
Yeah, you're also like pulling it in and out of your face a lot. I don't think you can do that while you're talking, because it's gonna sound really weird.
Yeah, I think we should. We'll figure it out for next episode.
We'll get you a fidget spinner. Do you guys remember fidget spinners?
Yeah, I have one. It's Dutch Bros themed. That's what I did during COVID. I went to Dutch. I went to Dutch so much once they reopened.
With what money?
My mother's.
Google, if you're watching, shout out.
Shout out this queen. She really fed my Dutch addiction. She'd come home and I'd be like, let's go to Dutch. And she'd be like, okay.
Shout out to Google.
Shout out to
Sponsor the show.
who has kind of sponsored us, I think, in her
Oh
own way.
no.
Well,
If someone get Brooke a fidget toy, I think he'd be more of a pop-it girly.
you know what helped the other day? We were talking. Yeah, I was doing the light bright mini. Just like. give it
I was
light
having
bright.
a crash out. You weren't here. I don't know, you were not there. But I was having a crash out, like post bad phone call, and I was just going ham in a coloring book, and he was playing the light bright, and it worked. It helped.
Yeah, I like keeping my hands busy.
It helps your mind focus, I think.
Yeah.
It does. That's why like in like kids' classrooms and stuff, like they've started just like doing both. Like you can't just like watch something, you have to like be interacting with it. So you're like
That
doing
makes
what
sense.
they're doing or like something like that.
That makes sense. Big shout out.
What was like y'all's go-to like fidgeting experience in school?
My head tapped my foot.
I separate the gum wrapper, like the foil from the gum wrapper,
Oh yeah.
and I'd like put it on like my folders or my computer or like my water bottle or something. I did this morning actually, and on
Forget your story.
Tuesday, and like I do this all the time. I remember doing it in high school too, but yeah.
Okay. I was a doodler through and through.
I remember watching Doodlers. I was always fascinated by
I was the subject of the doodler, like through a friend of a friend.
Like
I
draw
got-
me like a French girl.
Yeah, like I got doodled, and then one of my friends was like, "I think one of my friends doodled you," because she was like, "Yeah, this girl like always sits right there," and it was me, and I like sit with my legs up on the chairs, like I had 2 chairs, and it was like me with my legs up on the chairs, just like doodled. It was so cute, and I was like,
Were you flattered or freaked out?
neither. I was like,
Secret third
I
dimension.
have a presence outside of my own like existence in my brain.
That's
It was
cute.
kind of weird, but I liked it. It was a nice reminder, you know? It's like, okay.
You with your legs in some like ridiculous position sitting down is definitely like, you almost know how on like tombstones sometimes they do like a silhouette outline.
Of what the person was
Yeah,
like.
and yours is gonna be you doing some like insane pretzel position.
Yeah.
on
a
a
picture
chair.
of it.
Yeah, I do. You can cut this out, editor.
Oh wow,
That's
you said
really
like a
good.
doodle, and I was just picturing like pencil in the corner of
No,
something.
this is like.
For our viewers,
It looks like the.
this is like colored,
This is so
shaded.
cute.
This is like I hope this girl went to
This is
art
like
school.
stylized.
2022.
Can you hold
That
to
was
the
almost
camera. That's really good.
anniversary.
I hope she's like comics or something. That's really
Yeah.
good.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just like, it was funny too because like my friend saw this and like
She recognized him.
recognized it enough that like was like she was
It's
like,
the
is this you?
forehead.
Like she was
It's the forehead.
she like wasn't in that class, you know? So she
Yeah.
like recognized it enough to be like, is this you? And I
I
was
can
like,
see it.
yeah,
That's
it is.
good. That's really good.
It's the brow forehead combo. Brookie cookie.
Yeah. My Converse, you see them?
Converse.
The leggings,
An era.
the jacket. This is, I don't know.
That's cute.
That's very flattering.
I really enjoyed it. It was cake.
Now we're just going through Brooke's camera roll. Okay, guys, let's wrap it up. All right, we're gonna finish by iconic trios.
Ooh.
Our
I was
trios.
gonna kill him. Are you in a safe space? Blink twice.
So our trio of the day is Ron, Hermione, and Harry.
Okay.
Who is who?
Weasley. Ron. Ron.
I think that video raised me
Ron Weasley.
for like a year.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
Snape. Snape. Severus Snape.
We're gonna get copyrighted, guys.
Should I sing the entire 99 second song? Harry goes to
I
Hogwarts, Ron, and Hermione.
I believe you can. I believe you.
Dragons and mermaids. Oh,
Okay.
no.
I have a follow-up question too. So first y'all have to answer.
Okay. Who do I think? Who is who?
Who's who?
I feel like I'm in a car with a headrest. This is so nice.
Got you, bro.
Look fugly while it's happening though. I think that you might be Hermione.
I'm Hermione.
I was gonna give it to myself, but
I don't. I'm
Hermione?
sorry. I'll let you finish.
are you
Interesting.
offended
Go
by
ahead.
this?
No, I'm just surprised.
Same.
Really?
What's your like rationale?
Rationale? I feel like I don't know. Hermione's very like gluey. She's very just like
Gluey?
yeah.
What is gluey?
Like she keeps the squad together. She keeps their heads on, you know? Like I feel like Ron and Hermione, but I mean Ron and Harry on their own would like die.
They would have died in book 1, I
Yeah.
think.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
You know?
Do you guys
Like-
think you would die without me?
Well yeah, but
Probably.
we would probably just like I don't know. I don't know what we would do, but we would find something.
I like her reason for you being Hermione.
Interesting. Okay, I can see it with some context
You're
now.
like more like with the logistics. You're very like on
Yeah.
it, you know.
I think that like him and I embody like and you're like, it's okay.
Who's
Yeah,
Harry
yeah.
Potter then?
Well,
I was gonna give Harry to myself.
I was too. I was gonna give you
because
Harry.
Harry's definitely like
a narcissist.
no one likes Harry the most. Whose favorite character is Harry? Okay.
No, I was gonna give you Harry because of the fire sign energy. You know,
I was gonna give
that's what
myself
it is.
Harry.
And Harry is a fire sign, guys. His birthday is July 31st.
I can see it.
I was gonna give
yourself
myself Harry because like the boy under the cupboard vibes. Like the boy under the stairs. You know? Like
With I
Like
think this is
zero?
more personality, not like whose parents paid the most attention to.
That's crazy.
just just he always was like vibing at other people's houses and like
True.
I really resonated with that. And he was just like, everyone's like, yeah, you're so special. And he's like, nah, I'm not. I see him. We see eye to eye.
Okay,
Okay.
I can see that.
And then he just happens to get Ron.
I was gonna say, I don't
You're
relate
wrong
to
because
Ron.
like
poor. But, like,
or with like hella
big
siblings.
family, but like he
Oh my
looks
god,
like
you're
he
so
likes him.
Ron.
Okay, I'll just take it. I'll just
If
take it.
Ron's
Wait.
family was Mexican though.
Wait.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo!
Wait.
Yeah. I can take Ron. Not gonna lie.
You have like a
Who
very
does Ron get with?
Hermione. And then Harry gets with Ron's
Ginny.
sister.
But no, this was my follow-up question. Should they have just been a throuple? Ginny didn't need to be there.
Do Ron and Harry give gay vibes though?
I've been told I don't give gay vibes despite being in a gay relationship for almost a year.
Sure.
Harry gives gayer than Ron.
Harry and what's his name? Cedric.
Cedric Diggory. Yeah.
Eduardo
Edward Cullen,
himself.
yes. I think Harry's definitely gayer than Ron.
Are there tears to gay?
Yeah.
Wait,
But, like-
who's gayer between you and honey?
I plead the fifth. Him.
Me. That's crazy.
That's an insane answer.
No, but like with my eyeballs, like everyone has an internal. Like that's how a gaydar works, you know? Like
What
if
did
I
I
were to
tell
just look at
him
you guys on the
the other
street,
day?
I'd say him.
That's right.
You know?
His coworker that just met me for the first time the other day said apparently I don't look like I could. What did she say?
She said you look like an innocent little thing. You know.
Because she knows that we're in a thrup.
Shout out coworker.
Shout out coworker. Shout out nameless coworker.
Shout out eyeballs in the streets, judging
What?
people if they're gay.
Oh. Well yeah, it's not like a precedent or like I'm not like treating anyone different because of it, but I feel like
I'm
Maybe a
aware.
hot take, but everyone's got it.
I know.
It's
And
like how
I'm
you
looking.
perceive people.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah. No, I get that all the time. People think I'm gay.
I'm looking
Same.
for tips and suggestions
On how to be gay.
on how to look gay because I'm
Stop
aware that
being
I
a
look
little
like
Christian girl.
I look like a Christian TikToker.
I'm not
Mm.
sure that there's much you can do about it.
I mean,
You can accept that.
what's that thing you said? You're freaking sheep's clothing.
Freaking you said, guys. Can I get this on a T-shirt?
Yeah.
When did you say this?
She said this after I told her. I'm like, hey, my coworker said this about you.
Well, I think it like bothered me a little bit, especially
did
because
it?
like his coworker, she's lesbian or at least bi. She's married to a woman, right?
I don't think they're married, but they've been together for
Okay.
years. Yeah, no, she's gay.
I think from like other like from like straight people, them being like, "Oh, you don't like look like you could be gay," is like
Do you feel like
whatever.
you're outside of the club? Like, is it like a damn one of the members doesn't recognize me?
I guess because I feel like it hurts more coming from someone who's like queer, just being like, "Oh, damn, you don't look like one of us." I'm like,
Do you want to look like one of them?
I don't know. I think I'd like to feel more like. I don't know. Like this has also been a weird transition, going from being in like a straight-ish relationship
Ish.
because this Brooke is the first girl I've ever like dated or even like kissed aside from Truth or Dare.
Okay.
So
You
it's
kissed a girl before?
I did.
Which one?
I don't remember her name. Not
Name
to sound like a
drop!
dog. I don't
Shout
remember her name.
out.
This was in like junior high, like Truth or Dare, like and at like theater class.
Okay, theater kids. Y'all get down. I see y'all. Y'all freaks back there with Alice in Wonderland.
Don't you wonder what happens when the curtains close?
Damn.
It was me playing Truth or Dare.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's been like a weird transition to be like, oh yeah, big homo.
I don't really
No.
feel like as long as like you're comfortable, I understand that like it could be weird having someone say that about you, but like as long as I don't really think it matters, you know?
True.
Like
No.
just be you, I guess. And know
Just
that
be
we love and
yourself.
accept you, you know?
You should go.
That is not that.
What song are you singing?
Love yourself.
Oh my god, I've been obsessed with that song.
I know
recently.
you played it like 3 times.
My mama
What you gonna do about it?
like you, but she likes everyone.
The Pride Anthem of 2026, apparently. That is a really good song. Shout out Justin Bieber. I know you're listening.
Shout out Ed Sheeran.
Why?
He wrote the song.
Oh,
I told you this the other day too, because she's like, "Can you think of some songs that are like this?" I was like, "What's an Ed Sheeran song?" Look at Ed Sheeran songs. And she was like, respectfully, no.
Yeah, Ed.
oh, it's because I had another song in my head that I wanted to listen
This
to.
is your toxic trait. You ask for something, and I'll give you a suggestion. You're
She
like, no.
does. She does. She's like, hey, like, what do you think about this? I'm like, oh, that's much. She's like, no, it's trash. I'm like,
Well, it's because I know like my opinion on it already, and like I just want to like confirm.
You
want to
make us look like a fool.
she does this. You're
I
right.
want to like confirm my own opinion by like. If you agreed with me, I'd be like, yeah, okay. But like most often you don't, so it happens to be you guys looking a fool, you know.
That's
But
great.
like,
Okay.
I'm not changing my opinion. I feel like this is a good thing. Toxic trait.
I think you know yourself, but also sometimes I'm just like, no.
Well, what if it's like me extending like this is my thought process. I want to know what you think of this. I'm not going to change my opinion, but I do want to know what you think about this. What if it's like
It's
a
never
form?
said like that. Though.
Okay, but
it's like, hey, should I wear red or blue? And I'm like, you should definitely wear red. And you're like, ugh, I think blue.
I sound that bitchy. Be so for real. No, be so for real. Do I sound that bitchy when I do it? Because if I do, I need help.
I don't think you
No.
sound that bad.
I think that was a dramatized version because
Yeah.
I was doing more than just playing Truth or Dare in theater class. I was
She was
learning how to act.
Okay. Leonardo DiCaprio. Shout out Leonardo DiCaprio.
A
Why?
big fan of the pod. We do have one whole subscriber right now. Who do you think it is?
He loves
might be me.
H discrepancies.
On
For real.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought about it and it made me me. I could check.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, Leo, he loves age discrepancies in
Oh my God.
relationships.
Okay.
Right.
At least I'm bringing up back.
I was
Everyone here is over the age of 18 before
That's what matters.
before the
Like
accusations.
disclaimer.
Yeah.
I would talk about this more later.
Okay. We gotta hold out for episode 2.
It's 29 minutes. We should cut.
Should cut. Okay.
We have got a section in there that we've got to cut anyways. So
Yeah. Trust.
Okay. We're gonna wrap it up. Thank you for
Can we kiss
listening.
at the same time? That'd be so cute.
just the mic.
Kiss the mic ASMR.
Like, mwah.
So annoying.
Thank you for
We are
listening
so
to. We are so annoying, and now it's the internet's problem.
How do you do that shit in SpongeBob? With the pinky.
That's definitely in
lifting your pinky is from SpongeBob?
That's why I learned it,
Okay.
bro.
On that note,
I grew up with Nick.
we're gonna
Pinkies
cut.
up.
Pinkies up
From SpongeBob?
from SpongeBob. Thank you for
I grew
listening.
up poor as fuck.
You think this is from SpongeBob?